What's going on, my Trainer Club? Today we're going to check out the top shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go to make sure you guys know exactly what to power up and what to look for and what is going to be the best for you. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, how are you guys feeling about your shadow Pokemon knowledge in Pokemon Go? Do you guys keep your shadow Pokemon? I sure do hope you guys do keep your shadow Pokemon, because if you do not, you definitely need to watch my video up here where I talk about 100% IV regular Pokemon versus 0% IV shadow Pokemon, because shadow Pokemon are very strong. For the most part, they do really well in Pokemon Go. So today we're gonna check out the top meta attackers to see what are gonna be the best shadow Pokemon to keep, which ones you wanna use, what are gonna be the best movesets of them to make sure that we totally max out on anything like that. And the comparison that we are going to be using today is going to be DPS times TDO, which means DPS is damage per second. So when you use a Pokemon and it does one swift attack, how strong is that attack going to be? And then we're going to combine it with total damage output, which is the tankiness of the Pokemon, to get a well-roundedness of that Pokemon. So thank you to Game Press for having this amazing graphic, all the charts that we're able to use here. So let's get into it right now. Before we get into the best moveset of each of the Pokemon, we're going to see like where's the top, because something like a Mewtwo, although Psycho Cut or Confusion and Psystrike will be the best, it does get Shadow Ball as well that is extremely strong, and using that Pokemon with Shadow Ball is very effective. So without further ado, let's check out all of them inclusive and check out what the best Shadow Pokemon are right now. So DPS times TDO, we're looking at top Shadow Pokemon, all-inclusive moves. We have Shadow Mewtwo with Confusion and Psystrike, like I said, 10,859. That thing is monsterly powerful. Crazy. And then Psycho Cut and Psystrike, 10,735. And if we go down, it has Psychic there. Then we have Shadow Metagross, first non-Mewtwo, which is going to be Bullet Punch and Meteor Mash at 6,462. And then we have the Confusion Shadow Ball on the Mewtwo, which is why I didn't use just the best, 5,971. And then we have Shadow Salamence with Dragon Tail and Outrage, 5,898, which is going to be the top Dragon Pokemon right now. Obviously, Mewtwo is going to be the top Psychic, and Metagross is going to be the top Steel-type Pokemon. Then if we go on to page number 2, we're going to check out Shadow Dragonite with Dragon Tail and Outrage at 5,218. So if you guys do want to see more than just what I'm talking about here, because I am going to skip some of the movesets, feel free to pause at any time and check out some of the other rankings of these Pokemon. And then we have Shadow Moltres with Fire Spin and Sky Attack at 4,933. Then we have Shadow Mewtwo with the Thunderbolt. Then we have all flying Shadow Moltres. And then on the third page, we have the Shadow Mamoswine coming up for the first time with Mud Slap and Avalanche, 4,125. That's the top strongest Ice-type Pokemon right now. And then we have Shadow Ho-Oh. So above the Shadow Ho-Oh, we have Mewtwo, Metagross, Dragonite, Moltres, Mamoswine, and then in the 6th overall Pokemon spot, Shadow Ho-Oh is making its debut with Incinerate and Brave Bird at 4,095. Then we have Shadow Raikou, Thundershock Wild Charge, all electric type, top in the game, 3,908. Shadow Honchkrow coming in, Snarl and Sky Attack at 3,902. Then if we go to the next page, we can see the Shadow Blaziken with Counter and Blast Burn at 3,791. Then Shadow Entei, all fire type, Fire Fang Overheat at 3,789. And then we have Shadow Moltres, all fire type, Fire Spin Overheat at 3,662. And we have another Shadow Raikou sitting in there. And then the next page, if you guys are wondering if Ho-Oh or Zapdos is going to be better as an attacker, it looks like Ho-Oh is standing up as far as straight DPS times TDO, but the resistances and everything, you have to factor that into play. So we have Shadow Zapdos with Thundershock and Drill Peck at 3,611. And then the All Ice Shadow Mamoswine at Powder Snow Avalanche at 3,468. Shadow Alakazam Confusion and Psychic at 3,420. And Shadow Electivire Thundershock Wild Charge at 3,406. So as far as an overall all-type attacker, guys, Shadow Ho-Oh is doing pretty well for itself. Obviously, Shadow Mewtwo is going to be the best, and those scores in itself is why we do not purify those Pokemon. And since Shadow Ho-Oh is the newest Shadow Pokemon legendary to come out, let's just check out its Shadow form versus its regular form in the meta rate attackers. So the top spot, Shadow Ho-Oh. If you want to pause here and check out all the other ones, we have Incinerate and Brave Bird, 4,095. And then if we go to the second page, we can see the Ho-Oh without the Shadow, Incinerate and Brave Bird at 2,349. So it is approximately 2 times stronger as a meta raid attacker as is the non-shadow form. So it does a lot of work, and that's pretty much around the board in all shadow type Pokemon are approximately, I would say about 60 to 80% stronger as a meta raid attacker, even though they are a little bit glassier, they do a lot more damage during the time they are alive, typically. And so next, let's check out the top best moveset for each of the Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go as the meta attackers. Let's check it out right now. Number 1 spot, Confusion Psystrike on the Mewtwo, 10,859. Then we have Metagross, Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash, 6,462. Look at that. From that in the Mewtwo, it's a 4,000 point differential. That's crazy. Then we have the Salamence. And remember, these are just the best moveset overall, DPS times TDO for each of these Pokemon. That's why you see a much different scenario here as we just had Dragontail and Outrage at 5,898. Then we have the Dragonite, Dragontail, Outrage at 5,218. Moltres, Fire Spin, Sky Attack, 4,933. So if we check out the Moltres here, obviously we're not always going to want to use it strictly as a Sky Attack Pokemon because it's a fire typing. So just using the best here doesn't always give us the full range of what each of these Pokemon is capable of with their all typing as well, because some of these are mixed, such as the Moltres. And we have the Mamoswine, Mudslat, Avalanche, 4,125. And then remember, we can't get the all ice type Mamoswine in this scenario. Then we have the Shadow Ho-Oh in there, Incinerate and Brave Bird, 4,095. Then we have Shadow Raikou, 3,908. Shadow Honchkrow, 3,902. Shadow Blaziken, 3,791. And then onto the next page, Shadow Entei, that's an all fire type, 3,789. Shadow Zapdos, Thundershock, Drill Peck, 3,611. Alakazam, Electivire. Then we have Shadow Swampert, 3,379. Shadow Machamp in there. Counter and Dynamic Punch, 3,330. That's going to be the top fighting type attacker in the game as of yet. Then we have Shadow Weavile, Snarl Avalanche, Magnezone, Spark Wild Charge at 3,060. Shadow Charizard, Fire Spin, Blast Burn, 3,002. Shadow Tyranitar, Bite and Stone Edge, 2,864. Shadow Executor. Then we have Shadow Staraptor, actually, 2,977. Quick Attack and Brave Bird combination. Then we have Hariyama in the Shadow form, 2,791. And so just remember, I believe at some point, hopefully, we will get a Shadow Timber, and that will take over the top spot. So whatever is the top Pokemon, once the Shadow form gets there, obviously the Shadow form becomes more strong, and then the Shadow form in that regard will then take over the top spot. Right now, it's the Machamp in the Shadow form because we don't have the Shadow Timber, but without the Shadows, it is going to be the Conkeldurr from the Timber without Shadows included. And then we have Shadow Gallade, Confusion Psychic, 2,722. Shadow Gardevoir, Confusion Psychic, 2,722. And right there, we obviously want to use the Gardevoir as a fairy type attacker because there's better psychic type attackers, but as of right now, its best moveset is going to be a psychic combination. Then we have Shadow Tangrowth, Vine Whip and Power Whip, 2,572. Shadow Torterra, Razor Leaf, and Frenzy Plant, 2,486 in the all grass type category. Then we have Shadow Venusaur, Vine Whip, and Frenzy Plant at 2,465. So Shadow Tangrowth is the best as far as the shadows right now. Shadow Gyarados, Waterfall, and Hydro Pump, 2,307. Shadow Arcanine in there. And then if you guys do want to pause here and check out any of the other Pokemon, you can do so right here. I'm just going to point out one at the bottom, which is going to be Shadow Snorlax, Lick, and Hyper Beam at 1,594. So look at right there, guys. Those are great Shadow Pokemon, especially in the top 3 pages. They are pretty much going to make up all the top spots of all the categories. Going through all the categories would be quite extensive, and we're not going to do that as of right now. But as each of the Pokemon do come out, usually if they are effective and they are productive, we will do a best of the best category. So let me know what you guys think. What do you do with your Shadow Pokemon? Hopefully you save them, and even if you don't power them up and you get a good one, please still save them because they do work. And then we're also going to check out the Shadow Pokemon in PvP. We're going to check out the top basically 15 spots for you guys right now. So for the Great League, number 7 is going to be Shadow Swampert. Then we have Shadow Machamp, Politoed, Abomasnow, Nidoqueen, Beedrill, Skarmory, and Zapdos. All the way to rank 55. Then we have Shadow Golbat, Flygon, Sableye, Shiftry, Venusaur, Magnezone, Raikou, and Lapras. Then we're going to go into the Ultra League. Abomasnow, rank 4. 12 is going to be Swampert. 18 is going to be Nidoqueen. 21 Politoed. 23 Articuno. 29 Venusaur. 31 Lapras. 32 Magnezone. Then we have Drapion. 34. 36 ranked is going to be the Zapdos. 40 is going to be Shiftry. 44 Skarmory. 58 Gliscor. Then we have 60 Gyarados, 61 Snorlax, 65 Gramble, and 69 Machamp. So there are a lot more Shadows in the Ultra League. There's a lot more power behind those Pokemon because you can get them a little bit higher, especially like those, you know, different Pokemon, such as the Machamp gets a little bit higher, a little bit more bulk to it. Shiftry is obviously going to be XL'd as well. Then finally, we're going to check out the Master League. Master League is going to be heavily populated with Shadow Pokemon. Rank 3, we have Dragonite. 6, we have Snorlax. 10, we have Gyarados. 11, we have Mamoswine. 17, Magnezone. Then we have 21, Metagross. 24, Gardevoir. 33 Swampert. And I just want to point out that when we did check out the Snorlax in the meta attackers, that was ranked way down on the list at about a 1500 DPS times CDO. But then we come over into here in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 6. So it's quite a different scenario as far as Go Battle League and meta raid attackers. Sometimes it coincides at the top, but sometimes it also does not, because although these Pokemon may not do a crazy amount of damage, they are going to be really effective as far as making the bulk last for them. And then we have Ho-Oh, rank 40 in the Shadow, 42 for Mewtwo Shadow, 45 Tyranitar, 47 Machamp, 48 Electivire, 56 Raikou, 57 Zapdos, and 60 Weavile. And then finally, I just want to put this in there because I did tell you guys I was going to update you guys as soon as we had this come about, with the Shadow Ho-Oh being ranked by PvPoke. So regular is going to be 9, 24 is going to be the Shadow, so it doesn't get a bump as far as its placing in the Go Battle League, because Go Battle League usually prefers a little bit more bulk, usually, depending on what its moveset is, then does attack moves and strength. And so obviously it is a case-by-case basis, and it depends how much damage the quick moves do and how bulky you need that Pokemon to be to get to a charge move and everything like that. But unfortunately, Ho-Oh, Master League Classic, and Ultra League is all gonna be outranked by the regular one. So the Shadow form does do better as far as a meta raid attacker, but as far as the Go Battle League does, obviously it can do a little bit more damage, but it just really depends on the function of that Pokemon, but it's still a really good rank. So that's gonna do it, guys. Top Shadow Pokemon, Go Battle League, and meta raid attackers in Pokemon Go. So I appreciate you guys being here as always. Likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.